Hello, everyone. This is Thomas Pepin, NHL Talk. I'm Thomas Pepin, and let's play some NHL. Continuing the franchise mode series where I've taken over the Toronto Maple Leafs. We're on season 24, episode 6. Just about to start the playoffs. Had a very mediocre season. It would be in our bottom quarter of seasons or bottom third, something like that. I mean, so not the worst, but not definitely not anywhere near as good as what we would like. So we're about to face Boston, which is going to be a tough test, all things considered. I think they were fourth in the league, something like that. What were they again? Seventh in the league. I thought they weren't they fourth in something? Maybe fourth in I don't know. Anyways, uh, decent enough team, and so they're going to be tough enough match, I guess. Seventh. Uh, anyways, uh, let's get to it. So, like I said, we're gonna have Gosselin start for game one. We're going to have um, what's his name? Ness play game two. Um, in this series, if he loses his game in this series, then we're just not going to play him again, uh, unless other things go wrong. But yeah, so that's the plan, I guess. Cool. So, I forget if there's anything else I'm supposed to do for the playoffs. Oh yeah, the other thing was penalty kill lines, but they were already doing good, so don't need to do that. So yeah, good to go. OT win is a good start. Cool. So he might be back for the next game, not this one. So game three. So since we're up in the series, this is a lot less risky, but even if we were down, it's not the end of the world. We'll play Ness. Was there something else I needed to do? I don't think so. Sweet. Way to go, Ness. Now. And so, okay, so maybe I should have said. So the usual routine for the starter and the closer would be so always the better goalie is the closer, lesser goalie is the starter of the series. And so usually what it would be is 3 games for the starter. Unless they lose two, then it goes to the closer, or it would go 2 losses to the uh, third best goalie. Stupid thing with no ticket sales. Um, I guess maybe he won't be back for next game. Next one after though. So because this is different, it's gonna go starter, Ness, so third best goalie, and then uh, starter for game 3, then closer for after that. So now it goes back to Gosselin. And then after this, no matter what happens, it goes to Tham. And then Tham plays the rest unless he loses 2 games, in which case it goes back to Gosselin. As crazy and all over the places that might sound. Okay, so Carlos, I think was his name, is back, and he will slot into where he's supposed to go. If Filatov was a point per game, then I would leave him, but because he's not, we're gonna move him down. So Filatov goes down here, flip. Oh, we should actually have it the other way. And Langlet for Hebert. Hebert for Carlos. And Langlet for Dalton. So yeah, these guys are over point per game. I had a feeling he was okay. He wasn't. He wasn't. Oh, he was good. Man, our fourth line was great. Hmm. Nothing happens there. How did Lashoff do? Hmm. So that's okay. Oh, how did Bachman do? Okay, so Moss over to line 1. Carlos here. 7 versus 7. Hmm. Actually, let's wait before we do that. So we'll see about who fits better. So that's correct. So Filatov or Bachman. It's the same. Christie or Bachman. It's the same. This one's tough. I don't know who I should put. Well, our power play was best in the league, so what am I doing? Messing around with things too much. Christie, Bachman, Filatov, Okay, I think that's good. Christie, Carlos, um, hmm. So I guess we'll reward Cavallo, put Moss, oops, here, leave Bachman. One thing I just thought about is we picked up this guy, doesn't he only have? Oh, he has 2 years left. I thought it was only 1 year left. Never mind. Because I was going to think about extensions, but or an extension for him. I think that's good. So we lost that game. Then we go to Tham. Gosselin back up. Just gonna save here. We had all those line changes. Sweet. And Tham plays again. That sucks. That was a home game. Oh, they can go down. No way. So those prices have increased by 5? 82, 20, 9, and 18. Maybe not 5. Let's go by 3. Okay, so if Tham loses, then we go back to Gosselin. If he wins, then we're through. Come on. To July 7? So he's out for the playoffs. And again, perfect example of why you need 3 goalies. Things like this can happen, and I mean, if you had to go with an AHL goalie plus some goalie that's like your second, well, so it would be your second, like, so worst case scenario, it would be your second best goalie, and then your AHL goalie to go through playoffs. Yeah, right. But here we're actually in okay shape, so a bit frustrating though. Sweet. Well, even though he got hurt, at the very least we got through the round, so that's good news. Ha! We're against the best team in the league, of course. So the goal was to have 6 home games, which we had. Uh, wait. So we played 2 plus 1. Oh, so maybe it's not guaranteed. No, it's not guaranteed because we have to have 6 playoff home games. So we need to at least win 1 home game. I think that'll get us to where we need to be. Uh, July. Jeez, that sucks. Okay, so then how do we do this? Um, I don't really want to start Ness game one. And if we go with Goslin, yeah, because in other cases we would have starter closer. So then Goslin's going to have to serve as both starter and closer. Ness will play game three if we're up 2-0. I think that's what we'll do for strategy. So Goslin, Ness, depending on how that goes, we'll figure out the rest. Okay, let's save this. And we'll preview coming round. So they're better than us only in points, really. So goals for per game were better by 0.3, which is enough. Goals against, they're better than us, but our differential is better than theirs. So they have 101. We have, what was it, 113? I think that's right. Power play were better. Penalty kill were better. So, I mean, it's obviously very close, and they're theoretically the favorites, but we have all the indicators where we could upset them. Now, one thing I want to see is how our players doing. Mayo, Anderson, Threlfall, good. Savage, Filatov's a bit below. Law's a bit below. Carlos is ahead. So then that's good. So our top two lines are all over a point per game except for Law, which is close enough. Then Filatov's close. Fourth line's doing great. Third line, not so much. Yeah, third line's doing poorly. Um, Question is, do we make a change now and move those guys up in the lines, or do we wait for things to go bad? Because we did win the series. So it doesn't necessarily matter player stats, it's about the results. So I did put the right goalie in, I think. So I guess if the first two games don't go well, then we'll make changes to the lines. If they go well, then just go with what we have, I think. It's a good start. Because so the reason why I was debating on making the change. So again, it's about winning. It's not necessarily about player stats. So if for whatever reason having that fourth line, staying on the fourth line works, and it would be because their matchups are better, then it's the net result. It's not the has nothing to do with the player stats. So we're gonna leave it for now. We'll still consider it as the series goes on, but that's a good start. Okay, so now it's less risky to play. Um, Ness, so that's what we'll do. Sweet, so that's a great start. So again, if the net is that the line matchups work for us, then great. I don't really care too much about how each player's doing. Um, so since Ness won, actually, we'll go back to Ness. The reason being is because Gosselin's supposed to be the closer. We wanted him to start game one to get us off on the right foot. He did. Ness continued it. Ness hasn't lost yet, so he deserves to like it. We shouldn't go to Gosselin straight to the rest. But we will go with him after game three. Did change it back. Great. Yeah, and then so regardless of outcome, we go to Gosselin now. That was a home game. Stupid thing. We had no sales. Nobody showed up to the game. Stupid thing. I did nothing with the pricing, so it has nothing to do with me. This game's just stupid. Okay, so Gosselin goes back in. Hopefully we can. Well, we won 2 away games. Hopefully we can at least split at home. So we win 2 away, they win 2 away. Okay, so now we have to consider line changes because things didn't go over. Uh, uh, uh. Go back to Gosselin. Did he go up in his overall? He did. No, okay, sorry. I thought I saw 83. What are their stats like, anyways? Not good and very good. Well, I'm going by win loss, and that's it. Okay, so now we got to consider making changes. So good, good, good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough, not good, not good, not good. So I'm gonna leave Filatov. We'll do that. Um, Before I make changes to the rest, let's see how our power play and penalty kill are doing. So don't touch the power play. Penalty kill is third best, so I don't think I want to play around with that. So it's just even strength. What do we do here? Because maybe we put a D instead. +5? Cavallo. Christie. All right, fingers crossed we can get out of this alive. I'm good. So that's 2 losses for Gosselin. So we're just gonna go back to Ness. And his save percentage was better, so we just gotta cross our fingers. A game 7 against the first place team. So the fact that we got there is good. That means we hit the 6 home games. I think 1, 2. Yeah, we would have. I'm pretty sure. Now, one thing I want to check. And our third pairing's doing well. we start with our third pairing because they're playing so well? They deserve it. They're the only positive line. So whatever the result is, they at least deserve the opportunity. Hey! So we got through the best team in the league. We were second. So that's our toughest matchup. And then the rest, we just gotta play good enough. Sweet. I'm gonna save that. Okay. Three Canadian teams. Oh, that's true. And thanks for tuning in, Maze. I didn't realize until you pointed that out. All right, so that was an away game. I forget if last season if we got to the conference final. Okay, so Ness is playing better, has a better win-loss, a better save percentage. So we're gonna reverse it. So Ness is uh, well, fought his way to become the starter. These guys are playing well, and he's turned it around since those guys moved up. He hasn't changed. He hasn't changed, and maybe he's changed slightly. So maybe having them on the fourth line, they're playing better. Good on these guys. And it's going to split up the minutes a bit better anyway, so I'm on board with that. Interesting. So I'm glad I made the changes. Well, I mean, of course, you have no idea how they're going to work out, but they did work, so that's good. And I gapped out, and I can't remember if I did the goalies right. Yeah, so Ness starts, then Gosselin. If Gosselin wins, he plays the next game. If he loses, he's out, and then we go to Ness for the rest. I think that's what we'll do. Oh, I'm supposed to preview the round. All right, so we're playing the Rangers, so finished 17 points ahead of them. Goals for we're very close, .08 difference. Goals against were wait. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. So no, we are .38 better. Goals against we're .5 better. So our differential's definitely better. Power play way better. Penalty kill way better. So it should be not necessarily an easy win, but should be a win at least. Start with a loss though. So I think already Ness has lost his opportunity to be the closer. did so well. Now what are you doing? Gosselin. And then if we lose this, we'll probably revert back for our forward lines. And then if that doesn't work, then we're screwed. 12-5 win. Okay. If you say so. That's crazy. 12-5 in the playoffs. Imagine if you ever saw that in real life. That would be ridiculous. 12-5. Okay, so we went to Gosselin. We stay with Gosselin. Uh, well, just out of interest, not that I'm going to make any changes, but I want to see how is the trend went. So there's something about playing on our fourth line because Christie went up in points. Um, so DeMaio, Law, Anderson, Savage, Threlfall is close enough. Carlos is close enough. Christie, Moss, both shot up in their points playing on the fourth line. Now Cavallo has basically maintained. Dalton has kind of slipped. Filatov has kind of slipped. Um, Langlet has gone up a bit. So there's something going on with playing on our fourth line where they're producing more. There's got to be something about the matchups, maybe. Uh, then our D still doing well. I think so. Interesting. Did I check about? Hope that I checked about the right goalies. Thrall falls out. Who goes up? 13, 11. Can Christie play there? Not really. Nine, 11, 8 versus 13. It's gonna have to be. Let's do that. Oh, and that works too because he was already playing with them. Christie. Moss is there. Who else is there? Maybe let's do this. And instead of Filatov, that looks good to me. Who's on that line now? Who did we lose? We lost Threlfall, so let's... Oh, no, he's not on the penalty kill. DeMaio, Law, Christie. Christie Filatov. Savage, Anderson, Carlos. Who goes here? It is Cavallo, Dalton, Linglet. How's Linglet playing? that's right. Yeah. Anderson. Ooh, who goes there? Mayo, maybe? Yeah. Well, it doesn't really matter, but um, Christie, I think. It's funny, all that work and we still don't know the results of the game. Yeah. Uh, and in this case, I don't know if I make a change. Um, I didn't even notice how long the guy was out for. 920. I guess let's go back to Ness. He's got a better save percentage and better win loss. So, um, otherwise, 9. Hmm. See, I don't like that that line's a -1. I don't know if I have any choice though. Not really. Hmm. I guess that's the best we can do. They're AHL. They're doing okay. They're up 2 games to 1. Do we have anybody we can call up to play forward? Could do. All times where, so again, the concern is that it uses a year um, of their contract for any amount of games. It's only supposed to be if they play 9 games. And you know what? It's so late in this series uh, of franchise mode that um, it doesn't really matter if I eat a year of the contract anyways. So that's what I'll do. So for one, well, I was already going to learn about it with the defenseman, but now I'll also see with the forward. Um, we don't have to send anybody down. And Mays, your AHL's. Oh, is that true? Ha, that is kind of funny. Good eye. I didn't. I never pay attention to that stuff. That's a good eye, Maze. Okay, so now this should at least correct the fourth line -1. And again, like I said, I'll also learn um, if playing games does eat a year of the contract or if it actually follows the real rules. That fixes that. He's a right shot. He's left shot, right wing, or center, which is a whole bunch of all over the place. Uh, will we give him any other opportunities? How did he do in the AHL? Basically a point per game. He's a sniper. 9 points in 13 games. -7. Uh, we'll just play him. I won't put him in more than that. Unless 4-on-4. What was the situation? Now that's better. So we'll play him for as long as Threlfall's injury is, which I don't know. Because if it's long term, then obviously we might not be able to, but short term we can. Down 3 games to 1. No good. How did he do? -2. Um, now what? 12 points. 11 points. But we got to do something. Is there anything going on with her team stats? Still scoring, Getting scored against, though. Power play is doing great. Penalty kill, not so much. So we can change penalty kill. Switch goalies. So La de Mayo. Still playing well. So who is it? Markov Bruin. Huh? I guess it's gonna have to be Filatov. No other changes, I don't think. 16, 18, 11. Is there better than 11? Do that. $13, 11. 6 points. Nine, 12. Jeez, why does it go down so much? He's got 12 points. Um, Valmas Carlos. Valmas Carlos and Lashoff. That works for me. Whoops. Carlos. Wait, what was the other guy? Filikov. Dalton Cavallo. Carlos Lashoff. Again, not that this matters, but do it anyways. Moscavello. Carlos. So at least I'll have done everything I could if we lose this game or lose the series, but I tried. I'm just going to do a temporary fill-in because if we're out of the series, then there's no point. We won, though. Now do we know when he's back? June 16 is half a month away, so maybe in the final if we got to it, but unlikely. And DeMaio, I didn't see how long he was out for. Great timing. That was a home game. Now what do we do? uh, it's been a -2 since he came up in 2 games. Okay. The thing that sucks is making all these line changes. If we lose the series, then it's all for nothing. 12, 11, 12, 9. So Dalton's on the third. 10, 12. I'm gonna put Christie up to the first, I think. +5 is hard to beat. Maybe not. 17, 11. I guess that's good enough. Seventeen, 24. Line 1 at this point is better than Lee. Not much of a difference. Let's just play line 1. Nah, we'll play line 2. Just to even out the ice time. Do we have a left-handed? Or do we do it differently? So Moss is a right shot. Law is a left shot. Law to Christie with Moss in front. Savage, Anderson to Filatov with Carlos in front. Savage on the point. Carlos, Anderson, Filatov, Savage. Moss, Law, Christie, hit someone. Okay, who's gonna make this line better? Dalton, no. Bello, no. Lash off to. So lash off it is. So lash off there. Nine, 12. Dalton Cavallo. Five. Two. So Cavallo it is. Then Dalton goes here. Cool. Who goes with Law? It's gonna have to be Filatov. And I just want to make sure because I did autofill lines that nothing stupid happened that I missed. It's good, 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 good. Oops. Lamas, lash off Christie. Anderson, Carlos, Savage, Filatov. Dalton, Cavallo, Langlet, Pepin. Again, it's annoying to have to do all this for potentially getting eliminated, but nothing you can do about that. Masla, Chris, Savage, Anderson, Philip. Dalton, Cavallo, Carlos. Ooh. I guess Law's gonna be extra man. Oh, who just won the last game? I think it was Gosselin. Oh shoot, now I don't know. Thankfully, I can go check the stream if I just go backwards. So just give me a sec. So Ness was in net. So it must have been Gosselin. Yeah, it was Gosselin. Okay, so Gosselin's in net. He won. God, his stats look so much worse. But Ness's stats were good, and then they got way worse. So who knows? Whatever. Hey, Gosselin. All right. Well, we got to game seven, which is something. May 31. So if we get to the next round, we'll have DeMaio back, which is very good because we need him. And then the other two guys we probably won't have back. Well, Tham for sure we won't have back. Throughout fall, it's extremely unlikely. All right, so Gosselin got us there. Gosselin gets a chance. No way, Gosselin. That's hilarious. I thought there was no way we were coming back from that, but we got to the final again. That's good. And I need cup to get me back at. So if I win a cup, I'll be back at 50%. Um, Meaning the last season will decide if I'm above or below 50%. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I have to win it in order for it to anything. Okay. Oh, jeez. I can't believe we actually got through that. Okay, so that was a home game. Okay, and if ever you get to the Stanley Cup final, don't forget. Sorry, one sec. Um, yeah, don't forget that. Oh, what am I doing? That there's Stanley Cup pricing. So see what the current prices are. If I do auto assign, they leap up a bunch. So now I have no idea the current pricing level would be, but we'll estimate five more than the last time we were there. So that's good. We'll do 506, 611, and 767. 357, 506, 611, 7. Oh, whoops. 772. So now that previous round doesn't matter at all. We got through. cares what happened? Now all that matters is what happens now. So we'll start with Gosselin. Go to Ness. And then go from there. How many games does this guy play? Because we got to be careful now. Is that 4? How many points did he have? 1 assist. Is our AHL team still in it? Yeah, it says they are. Just about to start the final. Cool. So Gosselin gets 1 and loses. And of course, we had no sales. I have no idea what to do with pricing. So it's funny because Gosselin got us into the final, but now he loses. He hasn't been that great, so it's like, who do you play? Okay, so McMillan comes out, Mayo comes in. McMillan goes down. Okay. Oh man, DeMaio was playing well. 16, 21. So he shot back up. Moss is doing okay. 15, 11, 13. He's a +6 though. We'll leave it like this. So DeMaio, Law, Christie. So it wasn't for nothing, all those line changes. DeMaio, Law, Christie. $15 or $16. What do we do here? Can I put Moss here? No. Oops. $13. Cool. Mayo. I think that's right. Carlos and Gallo. Dalton. Cool. Cavallo, Moss, Carlos. I'm gonna keep Law there because I think we had an OT win or something like that. So maybe he scored. I don't know. So let's should be able to see. He has at least one game-winning goal. No game-winning goals. 1. None. Anybody else? Okay. Penalty kill. DeMaio is on the penalty kill. We played Gosselin game 1. We lost. Come on. Give me a break here. He's done okay, actually. I think he just had 2 points that last game. Now what? I don't think we have anybody. Surprised it's not a negative. I guess Linglet can play center. That's hilarious. God. Well, that's not a good start. So Filatov's going to come down in the lines. Put Moss up there. Sweet. Bello, Carlos. Langley? So we went Gosselin, Ness. We'll go back to Gosselin. I think everything is corrected. Big uphill battle now. Oh, come on. We're losing like every one of our best players. I mean, okay, we have lost every one of our best players, and at this moment, we're missing two of our best players. Of course, the game screws you over like this. Do we have anything to call up? How many games has he played? So 4, 5. Well, let's just try, I guess. Fourteen, 15, 13. Uh, Apparently, Cavallo can pass, so that's what we'll do. Lashoff, Carlos, Bachman, does that still keep it? No. Uh, 7. He's a -8. That's crazy. Where we're at, actually, he should come off of defense. Yeah, because that -8 is just pretty ridiculous, so I think I have to do something. Can he play penalty kill? Not really. Iowa, Savage, somebody. S24E6. Maybe Moss. Oh, I guess it's Linglet. '79. So this experiment might be what has costed me playing these forwards on defense. I don't know for sure, but it could be the case. DeMaio, Christie, Lashoff. I think that's right. Moss, Savage. Oh, whoops. Cavallo. Um, Carlos. Cavallo. Langlet? No. Carlos, Langlet. McMillan, I guess. So this is a big departure from what we were doing before. Who we're gonna go with? 85, 86. No, we'll go with Savage. Yeah, anyways, a big departure from what we were doing before, but we are stuck, I guess. I think we just played Gosselin again. So we're down 3-0. There's no way we're coming back from this. Ness can go back in. Oops. Man, of course we had to have all those injuries at this time. Well, we won. That was Ness. So we're just gonna ride Ness until the end, no matter what happens. It's an away game. Dalton's almost back. Oh, we could play him. What's the impact on his skills, balance, defensive awareness? Not a big deal. Agility. He can play. Anderson's out too long. Yeah, if it's playable, but he's got a risk of getting injured. How is he done? He's going to be better than him, so put him on the ice. Doesn't matter because we lost. Okay, so close. We got another trophy at least, so that means we got what's it called? Oh, it's not going to show us yet. The I don't know if it's Prince of Wales or whatever the other one is. Are we still playing in the AHL? Because I don't know if there's a point of sending people down. We are. We're down 3-1. So let's send all the help we can. don't think any goalies can go down. Yeah. That's it? I thought there were more guys. Are they all defensemen? I guess so. See if that helps our AHL team. Hey, not so bad. Hey! Well, at least we won one championship. Getting to the finals is pretty good, though. In the NHL, I'm okay with that. Oh, uh, can we do this? So, well, it's under this year's spending. I should do all that. Anything else? I don't think so. Of course. So somebody else wins the lottery and we move down a spot. At least we got fourth. Well, the owner happiness is amazing now. I guess getting to the finals was good enough. Shouldn't be any of our guys. Any of our coaches won. Don't tell me that's the head coach. No, that's not the head coach. I was gonna say, God, that would be so brutal. All right, let's save. Okay, so I'm gonna take a break after I have a look at our playoff stats and stuff, and the awards and all that. So, nothing we could really do in the end to fix our problems in the playoffs. So, yeah, we were scoring, just scored against too much. Power play was great. Penalty kill, not the best, but not the worst either. Middle of the pack. Our goals against was really bad, and then I don't know know if it's necessarily goaltending. 904 is not bad. 878 is not very good. Well, I don't know where other goalie is, but and our players played fine. Law, DeMaio, Christie, a smidge below, but good enough. Savage maybe too far below. Anderson close enough. Moss a bit low. Carlos a bit low. And some other people were better than expectations. So kind of all over the place. But we got to the final, so I mean, I don't know, for such an off season, it's actually not bad. Any awards? So it was Prince of Wales and Clarence Campbell. So I'm gonna record that while I'm at it. Wait, nah, I should just put it in next season, or well, next stream. Because if I put in this one, technically, people could look ahead and see from the um, words and stuff. But anyways, um, my thing just told me that I'm offline, which makes no sense because everything's going fine. You can see the red thing in the top. Anyways, I don't know. Don't ask me. Any individual things. Ha! Barrett, we get rid of him and he wins the Vezina and Jennings. Well, that's no good. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna step away. Uh, actually, I'm gonna end the stream, step away for like 10, 15 minutes, and then start the next one. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Cool. So, if you like the stream, hit the like button, share with your friends, subscribe, turn on notifications. The channel homepage has upcoming streams on regular NHL content. That's going to be after the first round, recapping the first round, giving my predictions for the second round, as well as the news, I guess, that took place during that time frame. For franchise mode, that schedule's in the About section of the channel. It is now Monday only, 10 a.m. Eastern until whatever that is, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Be a pros whenever I have time or feel like it. Any comments, leave them in the comments, suggestions likewise, and we will see you guys in, like I said, maybe 10, 15 minutes. And then we'll start the off season. Okay, bye.